Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Saturday. Hope you had a great week. Actually, a great 2 weeks. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been on the 84. Had to do a little travel out of country for, the job that pays the bills. And then we had a few things that we just couldn't get to the truck last week. So we're back on it today. I'm gonna give you a quick rundown of what we're going to try to get accomplished. I always set the goal pretty big for the weekend. There's only been a couple I've actually achieved, but I try to set these big goals and try to go after everything that we're doing. To see how far we can get and honestly see how much time it really takes to do this stuff. So let me give you a quick rundown of what we're going to try to get accomplished today. My sidekick is supposed to be here. I'm looking up the front to see if he's pulling in. So if he does show up this weekend, we should get a lot done and get a little bit closer to that base layer of primer so we can start getting the bed of the body completely straight and hopefully get it painted in the next few weeks. That's really the goal. Then we can really move quick because everything for the truck is already ordered and it's here. The engine, the harness, the EFI, the dash, the gauges, everything we have. So let me just show you what we're going to work on today and tomorrow, and hopefully we have some good video over the weekend to give another update. I think this is week 9 total that we've worked on the truck. We've also been working on a website. Had a few requests on some shirts and some beanies and some hats. We have some hats coming, so we're going to try to get the website up with a few things posted. I'll post a link down below. It's not active yet, but it'll be active here in another week or so. So we got that coming, and then hopefully we'll unveil the next project in 2 weeks. There's a couple things I'm looking at. Delivery panel trucks. So I'm pretty excited about what we're going to pick up. So we should have something upcoming here after this 84 is done. So I'll be able to share that later as well. But let me give you a rundown of what we're going to do this weekend and get a little bit closer to getting this thing finished and up for sale. All right, a little bit of a shadow here. Weather is absolutely beautiful in Tucson. No clouds in the sky. Nice warm, maybe 55, 60 degrees. But if you remember from the earlier videos, the very first week of the truck, all of this was rusted out. Both floor pans were rusted out. And we had to cut this out, weld it in, and put it back in. And I think it turned out nice. And then we had to cut all of this out. And then we had to weld in some pieces to make it back complete. And it looks really good. We do have to finish a little bit of sanding today on it. I mean, there is a little bit of work left, but not much. So we want to get this done, and I want to be finished 100% on the inside. We're going to paint the dash. That's going to be visible. We're going to paint that the color of the truck. So anywhere the dash is going to be visible that the pad doesn't cover is going to be the wild cherry pearl. Same thing on the bottom of the door here. All that'll be painted the same color. But what I'm hoping to get done today, when John gets here, is hoping to get the dent pulled out of this here. It's not bad, and I don't want to fill it with body filler to cover that or fiberglass, so we're going to pull that out. And then I'm going to work on, I do have the hammer and dolly with me, probably going to cut this out here and then pull this down and then straighten all the fenders or the liner here on the fenders. We'll get that done. We'll finish sanding the truck, and then I want to get these welded in so that we're all ready to go completely. But that's about what's left on it. I'll probably finish smoothing out a little bit of the dash or the firewall here. I think it turned out extremely well. Like I said earlier, this is covered with a plate that we have at the house for vintage air. But we'll get that wrapped up, and then man, we're just so close to being done on where we can get the primer on it. Still have to we're going to take the bed off, and we have the C-notch kit. I'm still waiting on the spindles, and I'm waiting on the leaf springs and the shocks. So spindles for the front, leaf springs for the back. I do have the C-notch kit already, but I want to do it all at one time. So like if you remember the earlier videos, we're going to drop this down about 5 inches in the back and 3 inches in the front. So I have half the kit. It's taken a long time to get here. I ordered it in November. So they said it's supposed to be here at the end of of February, so hopefully that's next week. And then the rear, a little work to do on the tailgate, and we have the roll pan already for that. It's up there with the fenders. So why don't I stop talking and get set up, and then we'll throw some video on this throughout the day and go from there. Let's get to wrenching today. All right, a little midday update for you guys. Just been working on the firewall this morning and been working down to get the seams on the fiberglass sanded. I just hate sanding fiberglass. It's kind of nasty. Haven't set the video up. Just there's no good way to set it up. I don't have a stand. But I finished the firewall. Going to sand that down with some finer grit today before I put the primer, and then just maybe spend a little bit more, another hour or two down here. I don't know if I'm gonna get all of it done today, but I'll get most of it done. All right, just quick update on the afternoon. I'm done for the day, but I'm done with everything up here. I also was able to, haven't wiped anything down yet, but if you can see, I was able to get all of the fiberglass sanded all the way back to where we welded the seams in. And so just gonna hit this with some finer grit tomorrow. Primer all the way across the top, around the cab. I'll bring the welder and I'll weld all that in tomorrow. That's really all I got left. And so another few hours tomorrow, and then I think the following weekend we can go with our first base coat, so we can start working on the body and getting that straight the following weekend. But that's it for today. It was only planned for a few hours. We got a few hours in, got everything finished that I wanted to do. So hope you guys have a great Saturday afternoon. Tune in to the rest of this video, and we'll finish this up tomorrow on Sunday. All right, guys. Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. Running a little bit behind schedule today, and as you can see in the clouds there, fighting the weather a little bit. So I've already started on the prep for today. I got some welding I need to knock out on the plugs, which are here. So I'm gonna get those set up. Got the welder over here set up. I'm hoping to get to the hood today as well, but it just really depends on what the weather turns out. But the main objective is to get primer on all the bare metals, finish sanding the inside of the firewall so I can primer the final stage on that, and then obviously get the sheet metal plugs welded in and grinded and sanded down and primered as well. So a few hours worth of work, and I'm hoping that this weather holds off. It's supposed to rain around 2 or 3 o'clock today. So apologize for not getting everything maybe a proper good morning today. However, it is a busy day. Because again, you know, I think this might be turning into a solo project. I don't know. We'll see. But try to get everything set up. Have this high-speed low drag magnet that I'm gonna put on the truck for the ground on the welder. So right there where I'm gonna be welding at. So I'll get that done, and should be ready to go. I'm not gonna record it. I'm running by myself today, so I don't have a way to set up. I don't have a stand with me here today to set up the camera or the phone. So I'll try it, but make you no promises. So if you see it, it worked. If you don't see it, you'll just see the aftermath and what it looked like when I'm done. This is pretty simple. There's a lot of videos out there on it. It's just tack welding the plug all the way around, and I'm using the smallest size in the Eastwood sheet metal plug kit. So this is a 0.75 plug. So I'm just going to take some tape, level it off, and then tack weld it up, and we'll go from there. So hopefully show you some progress through the day. But I'm really hoping today is the final day on the truck before I can do all the final primer on it and get it moved to the house after paint. Okay, so hang tight. All right, guys, we'll see if this works. Got everything set up, got the welder ready to go. So let me try to get these welded in. Hopefully the phone doesn't flip down. Wind's kind of picking up a little bit, and just trying to hope the rain holds off. So let's get this thing done. turned out pretty good. Let me get I'm not gonna show you the other side. I'm just gonna go over there, weld it, get the grinder, and then what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. You already saw what it looked like when I was doing the step bit on it. So let me get that done, and then we'll be ready to grind and primer this stuff up. Hopefully we beat the weather. All right, so got them done. Started grinding the other side. Just tack weld all the way around, and then come back and grind them off, smooth them down, and then we'll be done with this.
Ooh, that's hot.
It's just probably not cold, man.
No.
Down up there is almost done. Still gotta work on that. There, we'll finish this off. Gotta start pulling. Everybody's good at something, right? Mm-hmm. So.
Oh yeah, look at that. Just get the hammer, hit it a little bit.
Good. All right, wrapping up the day. Where you going, John? I'm gonna put you on here and become YouTube famous. All right, we have firewall done, and we have all the plugs in, primered. We just need to do the body filler there. John did a great job on the back here. I'll try to do a in picture here so you can see, if you remember what it was like. Dents up here, down here. The video before this, in this video, shows you all the work done there. A little bit more work to do here on the fender well, but it's starting to get pretty straight down there. Looks really good. Still have to weld the roll pan, but everything for the most part that we wanted to get done is done. Same thing here, just got to do some body filler just to smooth that out, and we're all done. All right, guys, appreciate you watching. Hit like, subscribe, share. Oh yeah, we got to do that down there. That'll be next weekend. Oh, you can see it with the primer for sure. Yeah, just pull that out. That'll be good. Probably hammer that in. Everything else is there. Yeah, goal next week. Primer the whole truck. Beds off. Hood's over there. We didn't get to that today, but we did beat the weather. So I appreciate you guys watching. Hit like, subscribe, and share. We greatly appreciate it. Maybe another 4 or 5 weeks and this thing will be done. Yes, sir. Let's have a good one.